Hey boys and girls, we're back. I got another little quick pattern here. The one I'm using, I fish a lot of caddis, obviously. But when I'm finding bugs in the water, they're a little bit darker. Especially this time of year, you start to see more of these oranges, more of yellows, different colors like that. And you know, this is a quick one, sinks real quick. And if you're trying to, you know, add it on a dropper or add, or just fish it by itself, you know, you can do that. This is a 2.5 or 2.8 millimeter bead that we're looking at here. This is metallic orange by Hairline. The wire that we have on this is Semperfly. This is a great product. This is their 0.2 millimeter wire. Great for those 16, 18s, super thin. So as far as the hook, what I have here is Firehole 520, size 16. The thread we're going to be using, which is more or less just the body, Semperfly Nano Silk. This is in black, 12/aught, and for the wing back, or wing case rather, when we get to the end there, cover up the hole and to tuck that wire into. That'll cover that up. So let's get started there. Put these beads on hook ahead of time. This is just a great fall color combination. Like I said, leaves were falling yesterday. I was in the water and I swear there was more leaves than water. It was very hard to get a good read on what the fish were doing, but you get a clear day or something like that, this bright orange, sunlight, that type of a deal, this is a great bug that you can work with here. So we went ahead and cut a piece of this wire off already. Like I said, it's super thin. I always turn these beads up a little bit so that it can stick the wire in the back of the hole there. I tie this on. Now when I tie this on, I don't go the whole way back to the bend for the body. This hook is a little bit more curved. And the reason I do that, obviously you want to protect the gap, but I'm going to be wrapping this wire down and then back up. So all we really need to do with the thread is just build up a little bit of a body, a little bit of a taper. With a small hook, it's not that big of a deal, but you get into, you know, some size 12s and stuff with nano silk. It'd take you forever to try to build that up. So I'm going to tie that off there, hang it. Now, I'm going to be wrapping this down and touching wraps. Usually put 4 on there, and then the 5th wrap I try to angle over the back there. I'm just going to do these in even segmentation, even wraps. I'll wrap that right up behind the bead. Ouch. Tie that in a little bit better. Now I always cut these as close as I can. Sometimes you'll have a little tag in there that you need to bend a little bit. Tie it off. And that. You can fish it like that if you want. I always like to put a little bit of UV resin on here. Fill in the gaps a little bit. You can see how you kind of mute that segmented look. After you get that on there, I'll just use my finger to kind of press this in, take a little bit of the excess off so that the segmentation stands out a little bit better. You can still see the ridges. It's not super low, so you can get it on your fingers, that's not an issue. Now we're going to cook that. Okay, then we are going to get some of the Solaris Black. Just fill that hole up on the top of the bead there. Kind of like that. Cook that. Sometimes I'll wrap these, you know, instead of wrapping the wire down here, if you ever caught, you know, a little caddis pupa or caddis nymph, they have a little bit of a tail that sticks out. Sometimes I'll put some antron in there, you know, depending on the color scheme. But by wrapping it a little bit further down the hook, it kind of creates the same thing. Just a little bit of variety, a little bit easier so you don't have, you know, multiple different materials. And there you go. Little October caddis. Give it a shot, catch some fish. All right guys, we'll see you. Thanks.